burn, do the witches and mine, do the Mecha and Dracula. Doom. The Doom music starts playing. Oh my god. Bible says Flanders. Oh, that's true. Oh, good. This is some good shit in here, I think. Take everything. Take everything. Take everything. Some sugar. Holy shit! Fuck! Holy fuck! Holy! Oh my god! Up and get rid of. There were so many spiders. So many spiders. It was ridiculous. And I needed to get that going, and so I wanted to play. Jesus Christ! What the fuck, man? Who the fuck do you think you are? Holy shit! Coming in like that, bro. That was hard. What is this? I like this because I can do a. Whoa! That's sick. That's so cool. Oh my god, this Squirtle squad would be cool. Holy shit. I was not expecting how cool that is. Hello, listen here, lady. She did. Timing and structure. Did you hear? He fucked her. A day late, a buck short. I'm trying to report.
Please, speak freely.
I'm not gonna lie. This trailer is not good. It was just a bunch of walking. Wait, it's the official trailer too. Why am I an egg? What the fuck? What the fuck? Who are you?
Who the hell are you, man?
I am Venom. I'm just kidding. It's Dr. Michael Morbius at your service.
You know, that had to be a reshoot, right? Fuck. This is good. That's good. That's a good Got any nuts? I do got nuts on PB Island. There's acorns. Holy fuck! Jesus Christ. Get off of me. I'm gonna turn that off because you never know. Could be Harambe. Holy. Okay.
Jury. Thought it was fun.
Oh my god, I
Sit
got
down.
summoned to jury
Look at
duty.
evidence.
I'm
to
not
tell us.
still. And then you gotta go far away and then be like, you know what I mean? That's good shit.
Here we go.
Oh, I'm gonna get scared. Go, 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 go! Holy shit! Oh my god! No! 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 Oh no, I gotta swim! Oh! I can't. Oh, I can't swim now. You can't swim. She can come to my island. It's Big Pee Pee Island.
I'll do my best.
Seriously.
Sorry, I called it that. Cheers. Ooh. Ratty, your wife's always invited to Big Pee Pee Island, okay, buddy?
Just
I was debating whether to get it. I'm sorry. Holy shit! Jesus Christ! I got it.
And now, our feature presentation.
Hey all, welcome to I Am Triple G's stream. Prepare yourselves for the weirdest, wild, funny time of your life. The stream is about to start. 3, 2, 1. What?
What up? Welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing? Hello, Thor. How are you been doing, buddy? How's everybody today? I hope it's doing. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's doing great. Coming a little bit heavy there. Like it. Can't play anymore. I'll also get DMCA'd. Welcome. It's a nice Tuesday. Beautiful Tuesday, actually. You know, can't go wrong with this Tuesday. I've been doing well. It's been great. It's been a fun time. I hope everyone here is doing great. I really forget how to start my stream. Clearly. Nighttime. We're at nighttime now. Nighttime, baby. What are we doing? So, the reason why streams start so late now is I got a promotion in my job because, real full-time job plus full-time content creator. And it forces me to stream later because I work during the afternoon. So, that's the whole shebang. Tuesdays and Thursdays have switched. I've been announcing this for the last 2 weeks. So if you don't know, it's even on Tickety Talk. I believe if you hit ! schedule, if I spell it correctly, oh my god, if I switch it properly too, ! schedule, it'll pop up. And it does. 10 o'clock is now Tuesday and Thursday, which we are starting a wee bit earlier, but that's okay. That's okay. Hey, present. It's fine. It's fine that, how are you? We're changing it up. How are you? That's the main thing. We've changed up a little bit just because I used to do 7:30 all the time, and now we at 10. Exclamation mark schedule in the chat so that it pops up. Change your username. I figured. I sees it. It matches you, so pops up. I like it. Life is a 360, so might as well, right? You know, change everything. I agree. Member exclamation mark schedule for anybody. Also exclamation mark TikTok, please. Go to TikTok right now and help me make another viral video. I am killing the viral video game at the moment. Go to that link right there in chat and go and like my last 7 posts, please and thank you. Because, you know, that's a thing. And if you guys are watching on YouTube, go down to the description, hit that link to the Tickety Talk, click it, like it, hit some videos, follow them. It just helps me in the algorithm. Oh, you made a new Discord. Nice, but it's private. I only shared with close Twitch friends. Oh, that's funny that, because I'm not invited. Bam, Twitch. Chimichurro, you know you want to get TikTok just to help a brother out. You know you do. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Where did my phone go? Oh, I can whisper it to you. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. You don't have to. I now have stalkers. Oh my god. Can I show you guys? Oh, maybe it won't come up. I have 100K likes on my videos. Okay, how about we focus? Hey, right here. Focus. So that's 100K. That's 100K. They were getting to over 10K now. It's Chinese spyware. That's fine. I'm okay. I live in Canada, so it doesn't make any sense. Pretty sure you can. I'm not gonna, unless there's like cool stuff. Is there cool stuff that I post? Like, is there a nude sections that I can post my nudes on? That'd be dope. I know, it's exciting. This TikTok that I made, that you should go follow. Remember, exclamation mark TikTok. This TikTok, I made it as like as just like a weird project. Please don't send my nudes. That's damn. That's the only reason why I want to join your Discord. To send nudes. Could you imagine if that's like somebody's like thing? Hey, can I join your Discord? Cool. Next thing you know, sends nudes. That's amazing. That'd be so funny. But yeah, I made this TikTok just to post Twitch clips and stream clips just to see what would happen. And a couple of my clips just kind of took off. And it's more so, it's not my stream clips. It's like, it's weird ones where it's like me reacting. Those are the ones that are getting a lot. Even though I react to the game I'm playing as well. But it's more or less like reactions to like things. Discord. I post pictures of ceiling fans. Oh my god, that'd be hilarious. I'm in. I'm into it. Oh, what the heck? Alright. This is a good start of this Tuesday stream. By the way, I do just want to keep on keeping on. I'm going to do my little ad stuff. The goal right here. We are raising money for the food bank all month long. It doesn't matter how much you donate. Every little bit counts. We are donating all month, and at the very end of the month, I'm going to double what has been donated so that we can give it to the food bank of, you know, around here, the local food bank. Because every $1 is about $5 worth of food for them. And during this time, November, December, this is really when the food bank really needs it. So we are doing a thing. Anytime a goal gets reached on this little bar fills right up, it gets doubled. And then after that, goal keeps getting. And then at the very end, the very end, the last day of my stream for it, which will be a Saturday, we are going to do a full charity day stream where we do 1,000,000 hours. And that will be fun. We have a lot in store. We're going to do some reactions. We're going to watch some Tickety Talks, all that jazz. So, if you can, go ahead, donate away. It's beautiful. You a champion, and we'll appreciate it. If you can't, you can still help by on YouTube liking and subscribing, and sharing my stream for some friends and stuff. To some friends, liking on TikTok. And then the stream is sponsored and partnered with Swift Lifestyles, just like G Fuel, but better with us fillers. Take one cup of this, you're good for the day. You go to swiftlifestyles.com and use code TRIPLEG at checkout to get 10% off. Thank you. Cool. We good. You really want to post on Discord? What? Also, new music will be coming out soon. I have a new album that is... What the hell is going on here? Are you just post... Oh. I snorted a cup of that? You're not supposed to snort it. Oh my god. Sorry, TikTok. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Okay. Oh, you know why I don't have Twitch open? I was gonna say, wait, you said you would... I need to expand. You do? Ah, motherfuckers. Mother truckers, sorry. Well, today we're gonna continue our playthrough of Last of Us Part 2. And, hopefully go kind of further in the game. It's been killing me. Every day, man. Every time I have my heart monitor on, and it didn't give me more energy. No, it probably just gave you heart murmurs. I'm currently drinking rose wine. I'm currently drinking blue G Fuel. Not G Fuel. Swift Lifestyles. In a G... It's not G Fuel, by the way. I don't have any G Fuel. I just have a G Fuel cup. I gotta drink it that way, though. That's the downside. Okay. Let's swap it. Let's play some Last of Us. Already in it. Look at that. Let's get going. So, remember what happened last time? Because I don't. Oh, I'm saving her. Okay, Rosie. Rosie. Like, Rose from... Oh, yes, that is shit's happening. You gotta go here. Gotta go out here. Oh, it's wet. Rose like the Titanic. Oh, that's gross. Whoa.
Come on out, Abby.
Hey, what's up? Oh my god, there's somebody here. Shit. I'm already into the game, guys.
Push forward. Copy that.
I didn't even realize I was in a firefight when I... Jesus. Oh my god. Where are you? Where? Run. I feel like... You like red wine? Merlot? A nice Merlot. I like a good... I just like a wine. I like a good white wine. There's just something about a good red, a good white. Whichever gets me laid tonight. You know what I mean? Billy Joel. Wait, why didn't it work? Hold on. Let's fix this for you. It should have worked. Oh, it's not out. Yeah. Red wine. Red wine. Cancel. Boom. Okay. There you go. Should it work? It shall. Okay. Do we have a problem here, senor? I did realize that my computer, oh, what the fuck? My channel points are messed up. Oh, it's because I deleted. God damn it. Hold on, I can fix it. I'm going to fix it real quick. This is the stuff that doesn't happen, you know, when professionals use it. Right? Real professionals. Well. PC. Lauren board. Weird. Okay, try it. Let's see. He's got better things to do. Yeah, he does. He's upstairs hanging out. Just sleeping his way. I got this. I got this. Test. Hello? There he is. Hey, my little buddy. There you go, buddy. He's so scared. Okay. It's fixed. It works. Who would have guessed? Okay. Oh shit, there's someone up there. I got burst fire now. Which I forgot about. Oh my god, it's a great song. I said burst fire. Watch it burn. I'm coming, man. What gaming? Coming in. Oh shit, right there, eh? How are you, buckaroo? Been a while. Big Wook comes in with the I am first. Take that. Charlie D'Amelio. You'll never know if she was gonna ever be first. Let's take burst off. How's your life? How's it going? It's been a while. I haven't seen you much, but that's okay. You're busy. It's good. It's Gucci. I just got a promotion, so that's why I now stream at nighttime.
The hell they go?
I stream at 10 o'clock now. Where the hell is this person? Oh, he's right there. 10 o'clock on Tuesdays and Thursdays. What's the promotion? Well, I am now a full-time career. Before I was just this like D3, which is basically kind of like, in kitchen terms, it's a Taylor Swift pre-workout. Hello! Hello! It is a Taylor Swift pre-workout. Ghosty, coming in with Thor. Oh, this guy. Here we go.
I got you!
Oh shit, he's got an axe. Oh my god! Chimichurro with the Thor too! Oh my god. So now I get all the benefits and the pension and stuff now. Basically. Before I was just like a runner for stuff. Congratulations. Thank you. It does... It's definitely a lot different than what I was doing before. Surprisingly. You would think it's not, but it totally is. But yeah. I'm more FedEx now. Which is pretty sweet. But yeah, it's changed my stream time on Tuesdays and Thursdays to 10 o'clock at night.
I got it. Go.
Yeah, use the GNR pump for my free workout. Nice. That's how I do that.
Abby,
What's a GNR pump?
go for it.
So how things going with you, brother? I drive past your house daily. I worked in the service industry, man, and man, people are so rude. Oh, ready to put my cat on? Oh, Ghosty.
As far as this
I'm
Haven
really
place
sorry to hear.
Still got a ways to go.
Kitty, as in like a kitten? Oh yeah. Oh, your work promotions. You're not sponsor. I'm definitely not a sponsor in GNR. She was like 3. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear, dude. Did you have to do that today? Because that's even sad. You go, shit, kidney failure? Oh my freaking lordy.
Lev, get the ladder for me.
I'm sorry to hear, dude. It's tough. I don't know what would happen if little Thor... Hui vey. Guys, I would stop everything. What the hell? My dog is my dude. So I feel this. I feel this on another level, dog. I feel it on another level. Oh, hell yeah. We went to Chicago for a funeral when we got back. Oh. Yo, that's rough. That is rough. Especially when you just, like, you leave and go somewhere and then bam, bingo bango, that shit happens. Not cool. Not cool.
All right, what have I got?
Oh. I can get a scope. What the hell? Why are we talking about this sadness? Everybody. Chimmy, I'm sorry to hear too. I don't want to kill zombies anymore, guys. It's making me sad. As I'm doing crossbow. Should we do stability? Or scope? Oh, fuck yes, scope. Scope it is. He was 14. He was 14? Jesus Christ, what kind of dog? Did you already tell me this and I forgot? Cause our animals, man. I know I'm sorry. I should have been more open to talking about the idea. Also, look! Weird. Look at that mustache. That's not bad. We're on day, what is it, 9? We're on day 9. November coming in strong, folks. He was a Westie. I don't know what that kind of dog is. Like he was from the West Coast?
Through here.
Like he was a Tupac?
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Is that Haven? Yeah. What's
A
left
Mac
of it?
computer. Oh my god.
Lev, where are the boats?
On the docks. Past the fires.
Then we better get down there before they're all gone.
Yeah.
Right?
Holy
Yes.
fuck.
We're not dying on this island.
No.
I know.
It's a good November
get
stash. I
down
know.
there.
I'm trying to fend off the ladies. I mean, No Shave November. It's both. Think I'm gonna get any poontang? Why did I call it that? No, I'm not gonna get any sweet lovin' with a mustache like this. Not even if I was married. I doubt it. The only person that would try to go for the love gun like this. How do I do this? Oh. Got him. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm gonna do No Shave November 2. Hell yeah, congrats. Do it. Do it. Do you think I could snipe him? I did.
Fucking try it!
Holy shit! Oh, I got him. I got him before he was able to come at me. Holy. My heart just had a huge murmur right there, guys. It's either full or nothing. Oh, good to know. It's either full stash or don't have one at all. Do you think I want to kind of like just for men mine? What do you think? Got him. Do you think if I just for men my mustache, it'd be okay? I think so. The kid did it in high school once, and now he doesn't have a mustache. He can't grow facial hair.
There! They're trapped in there!
Oh my god. She just died to my hand. Who the hell? Oh, hey, what's up? Oh my god, I just killed 2 people. Oh my god, it's Ghosty. Hold on. Okay, wait. Hey, since so much has happened, I can't verify my email. Is it okay if you send it? Did everyone take it to talk? Send it to Jimmy in a whisper. Sure. I'm okay. Remember, exclamation mark TikTok, please. Exclamation mark TikTok. If you have it, go and like it. Go and like all the videos you possibly can. Help me in the algorithm. That legit shot that happened. Oof. I know. Through the face. Okay, dokie. I can't verify things on TikTok. It's rude of me to do while streaming, so. But I will get it. For sure, dude. Thank you, Chims. Oh my god, I shot him in the throat. Oh my god, dude. Hey. Whoa, whoa. He's dodging. Yo, Ghosty Boo has been following. Oh, hell yeah. Look at that. What did the mountain climber name his son? Cliff. Yo, I feel like it's been longer. For 9 months. That's I feel like it's been because it was when I started playing Maneater. And I definitely played Maneater in the summertime.
I don't see anybody.
Do you
Don't let your
want
guard
me to
down.
give you a chat command, Chimichurro? What do you want your chat command to be?
Abby,
Maneater came out more than 9 months ago. You can follow me too. Heck yeah. Look at me on Tickety Talk. Kosi's my #1 bae right now. Kosi's my ride or die. Cool Kids Club only? Hell yeah. Kosi can never be replaced. You wanna know why? Kosi was she was the first person to ever come and hang out with me. Ever. That wasn't like my brother or like Natasha. Which is kinda
come
cool.
on.
you know
Yeah,
how to
Twitch
ride?
age is a lie.
More or
Cause I
less.
swear. Yeah,
Hang on.
you did. You were like that. We were talking about. That's how I learned about
low.
your cakes
Just keep pointing the way.
and that you live
Up ahead.
in a New York.
Here we go.
I'm from
Get
New
ready.
York. We all need to meet up. That'd be sick. Oh my god, I was not paying attention right there.
Careful.
Oh my god. I keep all the time my horses get shot, so I'm not a big fan of these. Conway's supposed to come to my house next year. Oh shit, in New York?
Haven.
I'll come too. I don't live that far
we still go
away.
there?
He lives
I
way
don't
farther
know.
than me.
The boats are there.
Yeah, north,
Nothing is stopping us.
north US.
Nothing is stopping us.
Hang on.
Me and Chimichurro are gonna meet in
Abby! Oh, fuck! Stay away from us!
real life tomorrow. Right?
Hang on, we're going through!
Oh shit!
Shit!
Oh shit!
Stop!
Oh
Which
my
way are the
god!
docks?
What is going on
Nothing.
here?
Over the hill.
This is nuts. We can go to Niagara Falls. Let me out of here.
Abby, Ryder! Cover us!
Oh my god.
Oh!
Holy fuck oak. Heck yeah, RIL. We could do RIL streams at Niagara
Let's keep
Falls.
moving.
Oh, a new bathtub?
Right there. The docks.
We need a new bathtub for
We gotta get
Karma.
out of here.
Abby, this
Karma,
way.
Karma, 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 Karma. I'm waiting for taxes. What? What? You have to wait for taxes to get tubs? Is that a thing in the United States? Oh, no, okay. I understand what you mean now. I'm just slow. Okay. Niagara's too cold. Okay, calm down, San Diego. Just because you live in the world of beautiful, live, no rain.
Don't leave any of these freaks alive!
I see Abby!
Oh my god. Oh my god, this telephone today is so hot. Oh. You know what? It's cold as shit right now here in Canada. It is so cold, to be honest. Oh my god. This is just like me killing everybody. Are we cool with that? I guess. We don't need to talk because I'm just gonna like freaking yell. Okie dokie, here we go. Hey, what's up? Oh my god, she got tomahawked. I'm gonna take that though. Holy cow, holy cow. It's that hot? It's not hot enough. I need it to be scorching hot, to be honest. So hot. Oh my god, Chimichurro! Oh. Chimichurro, you got me. I gotta heal. I don't know if I can heal. Can I do that yet? Oh my god. There it is. Okay, we're almost out. Oh my shit.
Come on, Abby.
I'm doing amazing. I'm not. Whew. Grab as many guns as I possibly can. Grab as much ammunition. Hello. I have no clue how much stuff I need. Or have. Jeez. You got 8. I did get aided. You got aided. Also, so this dude that has been following me on like Line and stuff, he, remember how we like debunked somebody last year
The docks are just over this hill.
for like buying like viewers and stuff? He totally did it, and he was playing it off too. He usually roughly gets about 20 people. And, he paid for viewers today, and I know he did because he did polls, and only 10 people were in his polls,
Up here.
and it was the 10 people that were like his VIPs and mod. And I just was like, man, I can't believe you set for doing something like that, because he's like, he can create, and he does create. He actually has a little bit of controversy because
We
he's
gotta
been
get out of here fast.
stealing word for word people's like TikTok video ideas,
Hard time going to hell.
but
Keep going. The roof's gonna come down.
keep going.
Ah!
Oh my fuck! Oh my god! But I need to get out. It's on fire. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go! I hate the fire. This little shit. Oh my god, I'm gonna burn to death.
Abby,
Okay, go.
I'm okay.
Oh my god, you're touching a
Come on.
embered wood. Oh shit, I gotta save her.
Fuck you.
Come on, Abby. Come on, Abby. Come on, Abby, you gotta save her. Come on, Abby.
No.
You're a damn disgrace!
Hello. Oh, he just ripped open your back, dude.
Damn you!
Oh, she got me. He got me. Oh, right in the ding dong. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's still alive? I made him Blanca. No, Baraka. From, he's from, Mortal Kombat now. Oh, he got me in the back. Oh my god. Look at his face. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh, I got a button mash. I wasn't button mashing. This person is not dying. How is this guy not dying? That's still what I really want to know. Seriously. This is the most resilient guy of all time. Resident Evil vibes? Resident Evil 4 vibes? Oh my god, he... Oh my god! Oh! Oh! What is that? Oh my god.
Are you okay?
I don't have it in my stuff.
Let's find a boat.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Yo, Abby's been through some hard shit. I kind of feel bad for her now. There's people all about. And then when she comes back from this, her fucking friends are dead. Is that guy? No, that guy was just a guy. It's like a war is having right now. Between two tribes. When two tribes go to war. Yo, I found the games that I want to play next. I think I'm gonna do the Grand Theft Auto remasters. How fun would that be? At least, like, when two tribes go to war. Man, I just want to play Vice City, to be honest, and just listen to Frankie go relax. Dude, I know, I'm so excited for it. Like, I don't know why, but I was like freaking stoked about Pokemon. Ah, yeah. I was so stoked about Pokemon. And then as soon as Rockstar announced it, I was like, fuck. Like, I have to get it. And I hope they have it for PS5. Like, that would just be like icing on the cake. Oh my god. And like, I love Grand Theft Auto 5, don't get me wrong. But like, come on guys, get it together. They have it for PS. Oh, see? Comes out, what, in basically a week and a half. The 19th. Pokemon Diamond Pearl. Comes out for Switch. It's like a remake for it. Wait, it comes out on Friday? It comes out on Thursday? I get paid on Friday. I'm going to be buying it. Hell yeah. I thought it came out digitally on the 11th. Tomorrow's the 10th. Thursday, Friday. Doesn't it come out physical though? When's it physical out? Because that's when I like to buy it. I thought it was the 19th. What's the other Pokemon game? Pokemon Diamond? Pokemon something Diamond? Pokemon something Pearl. Then there's a Pokemon Arceus. Legend of Arceus. I want to stream it too, but I want to finish so I can. Oh yeah. Yeah. You can do different days. Pokemon Legends Arceus. Yeah. Stream different games on different days. Remember that was a whole thing. Remember I started doing that. Remember I played my Anteater, and then Spider-Man, and then everybody else started doing it, and I was like, nah, fuck it, I'm just gonna play one game. Waiting for your hello, you sexy skeletons. Hello. Hey, he would know. When's Grand Theft Auto physical release come out? The Grand Theft Auto remakes. Not remakes. Remasters.
The hell?
Oh no. They come out. Oh no, the dog. Oh, this is the part. This is the part.
Is that...
Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Do you have them? Oh, I'm gonna call Chris tomorrow during the day.
Stay behind me.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. This is the part. This is the part. Posh, you didn't need to do that. Posh, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate you. Holy fuck. This is the part. Feeding schedules. Oh my fucking god. I gotta go this way. This is where... Oh my god, there's blood.
Be careful.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Abby. Man, I feel so bad. Ellie, this is what we did with Ellie. Oh. Oh. Oh, man. It comes out physically on the 11th. Does it? Because
Abby.
I really want to play it. For PS5. Save me one. Please. And thank you. I love you. Love you a long time. I knew the fucking nerve! It's that fucking bitch. Okay. Okay. I love you. Okay. Hotel. What the fuck gate? Leah. Nora. Holy shit. We're gonna rampage this bitch. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. She really goes in there with none of her guns.
What do when we find? Just figure out how to get in first.
Okay. Alright. I'm so nervous right now. Do I get to be this little girl with the bow and arrow? She's so she's my Atreus. I am Kratos. That's really funny. I'm Gun Kratos, and that's my Atreus. That's amazing, actually. Holy fuck, that's funny.
Lights are on.
Lights are on.
Still with me, love? Yes.
Evading fear. Also, I have an idea. You need to get a TikTok. And this is something I'm going to talk to you privately about, but you do. You do. You definitely do.
Okay.
Okay.
Grab that
Exclamation mark TikTok.
ladder. Ready?
In chat right now. Tim Talk. So this link right here, go to that link. real quick, and then just look at some of the videos. This is a Tic Tac. I like private conversations. Yeah. Just look at these. Look at this. This is I'm gonna hold on one second. We're gonna check something right now because this is the same time I started posting a lot of shorts on the Clips channel. I'm gonna say Clips channel, my TikTok. I love TikTok. It's my favorite. TikTok. We did clips. We started posting clips in the middle of September, and it is starting of November. Right? When was the last? The first clips that I was like really pushing. Holy shit. About a month ago. Oh my god, there's so many actually. Sorry. Holy. Why does that come up 3 weeks ago? Month and a half ago. Okay? So a month and a half ago is when I started this TikTok and Clips page. And if you go to that link that just got posted for that TikTok, you will see something a little bit weird. I did. You'll notice that the first 3 videos on there that have been pinned, 2 out of them have almost 100,000 like views, and then everything else is like normal. But the amount of exposure that I just got out of those 2 is kind of crazy. It's got me confident, you know, and that's what creating means. It's just, you get a yeah. I know, that's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying. Almost 100,000. It's the thing. Oh, she lights it up here. Okay. It's crazy because it's really nice. It's kind of like you put a lot of work in and then something kind of takes off really cool. And then you're just like, that dude. I agree. Did you see the Doom thing? So like, oh shit.
This really is.
Our boy decided, I made a joke about, hey, how funny would it be if the Doom music was playing when I was just like slaying some people, and I went dan 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 dan, and he did it and sent me the video, and I'm just like, god damn, dude, that's really cool. Proxy's pretty sweet. Proxy's a dope guy. I'm really glad that him and Demon came to the community. Want to hear a good joke? Please.
Careful. Stay close.
Always want good deer jokes. I want good jokes. Proxy is the man, though. Him and his wifey, cool as shit. All this time, I have forgotten to put hashtags on my stream. That's okay. You don't have to. What do you mean hashtags? You mean like tags? Just in general? Like search tags? Yeah. You automatically get some that are like part of the game. So there's like extra ones. Like I have first playthrough and backseat gaming allowed and like Canadian. Yeah, it doesn't really change much. I don't feel like the tags really work that well sometimes. It really depends on who you are, I guess.
Where are you?
Oh shit.
Think I don't know what real gold looks like. Well, you see this, you son of a bitch.
Uh-oh.
She's gonna love it.
You
Hands
could
up.
put cat cam.
Back away from your shit.
Milo's in with me.
I said back up!
Oh, yeah? That's amazing. I don't know what's gonna happen
Don't
here.
fucking turn around. Liv, keep your bow on him. Get on the ground.
The bow.
You gonna kill me like a coward?
Oh, shit.
Fucking people.
Oh, my God.
Jesse,
We're at
stand
the
up.
counterpoint.
Hands in the air, I shoot this one too.
Don't you do it, Ellie. Get out of here.
Stand up! Now!
Don't you fucking dare.
Shut the fuck up! Alright.
Holy fuck.
Stop! Stop!
Toss your weapon.
Jesus.
Toss your weapon! I know why you killed Joel. He did what he did to save me.
Excuse me.
There's no
Sorry,
cure
guys.
because of me. I am the one that you want.
Ah,
Just let him go.
I'm gonna have a sneeze compilation sooner or later. It will pop up soon.
You
One
killed my
day.
friends. We let you both live. And you wasted it.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh. Oh! Oh my god. Who do I get to play as? What the fuck? It's just Ellie. Oh, I gotta play as Abby.
Stay here. Watch the exits. Don't let her leave.
Dun 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 dun. Oh fuck.
Fuck! Don't you fucking run!
Oh. There's nowhere to go. She's hiding. Oh my fuck. Oh my. Team Ellie. Sorry, not sorry. Oh! Hell yeah. That Venom strike right there. I feel like I'm gonna. Jesus.
Fucking die!
Amazing. Okay, that's clearly wrong. So I have to kill Ellie. What the fuck do I have to do here? I'm so confused. I don't know what to do. Okay, she's over here. Do I have to sneak up on her? Yo. You know what game I'd pay $20 for? PT? What is PT? Putt? Putt? Putt putt? Rampage?
Come on out!
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, she's biting me! Listen here. Oh, she's gonna go through the door. I mean the floor. Oh. It's a playable trial meant to be like a Silent Hill game. Oh my god. I was paying attention to chat. God damn it! Oh. Oh shit, oh shit.
Motherfucker!
Holy fuck. Where is she? She's right there. It's like Home Alone style.
Heard that.
Holy fuck.
What?
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. This is so scary. Oh my god. She shot me in the face too. Holy. Okay. Don't attack Ellie. Oh my god, Ellie head on. Okay, good to know. Okay, we're going this way.
Now I've got you.
Oh, I got her, I got her, I got her, I got her. Hello. We did it. We did it. We're gonna beat her up. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, she is not being. She is. Oh my god. No! Headbutt. Oh, haymaker. Her nose is broken. I can't walk. This is good. We're doing great. Fuck. Wait, where the fuck did she go? God damn it. Every time, okay? Every time. I'm playing horror games for research for my stream tomorrow. What time are you gonna stream tomorrow? Your deaths are like distracting, dude. Yeah, they are. They're distracting me too. Where is she? Ah. Got her. Oh! Anything horror. I said, when are you streaming? Oh, what are you streaming is what Chimmy says. Whoa! Where did she come from? Oh my god, she got... No! Just... Oh!
Stop! She had nothing to do with this.
Holy shit.
Good.
Abby.
Oh my god. 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 Oh, look at that armor. Come on, Ellie, get up. I'm rooting for Ellie.
Let me see you again.
Stream at 7. Hopefully I'll be home by then so I can see you. And I can participate in your stream. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, that got intense. Oh, hey, Thor. How did you pop up? Oh, Intense zoom. What the hell just happened? Might as well watch Saw, basically. Who's this? Is this Ellie? Oh, it is Ellie. Oh. There's a baby. So this is a little bit afterwards. What's up? The baby.
Hey, buddy. What's wrong? I got you. Yeah, it's okay. We're good.
Goddamn. This is nuts. I remember at that stage. Like, you remember you being a baby? What the funk? You remember you being a baby at this stage? Congrats.
You like these guys, huh?
No, raising.
crazy hair.
Oh. You know? I remember when Thor was this age too.
Dina! I'm in the kitchen!
Oh my god, they have a house? What the frick? They grow up like, what the hell? They got like real legit stuff.
Oh, what's up, you little goobers?
Hey. Thanks for doing the dishes.
You can thank me by putting on some music.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
I
see what
will.
I can do.
Well, kind of the same thing. Don't you take this away from me. My dog is my child. I'm a serious dog dad. I have a costume for him downstairs now,
pretty, huh?
so we can do, if he ever is downstairs with me, I can do hot dog Thor, and that would be great.
Oh, fuck yeah! I love this song.
Your mom is very easy to please.
Ooh.
I'm with you. My bar is very low.
What a bitch.
Ooh, look at those moves.
These moves?
Yeah.
Ooh, look at Mama go.
Mm?
Oh, wow. Ooh. Oh, hello.
This is kind of working on me.
You're weird.
I'm aware. Okay. Okay.
This poor
You're
baby.
distracting me.
No.
Just wants to dance.
Oh, okay. All
And
right.
then their parents
Go.
just gonna start getting it on.
Okay.
God damn.
Oh,
Jeez.
hey. I think I left Ollie outside. You mind bringing him back
Keep
in?
this moment in my
Yeah, sure
mind.
thing.
Okay, it's kept. Oh, Thor. Like for the talking. Oh, god damn it. I need to pay attention.
Where is he? Pretty sure he's on the tractor.
Who's on the tractor? Keep your pants on. I want to be an only child. Yeah.
You want some fresh air?
There's the tractor. Where the fuck did they go? This ain't Seattle.
Hey, Ollie. What are you doing?
Why would
out
they
here?
leave an elephant? Okay.
Hang on, buddy. Yeah, there we go. It's pretty, right?
Hell yeah, it
You
is.
know what? I'm gonna teach you how to play guitar. When your hands are bigger.
Okay.
And you're not pooping your pants. all the
Okay,
time.
Joel.
It's alright. Everybody does it. of stories to tell you. When you're older. Much older. I don't even know where to begin.
If something messed up happens, I'm not gonna be a fan of this game. I've been clipped. Uh-oh. What happened? Who clipped? What did I get clipped for? I bet you it was about the dancing.
Potato, potato, my little baby potato. My potato, my potato, my little buddy potato.
Yeah, my potato.
Big boy. Yeah, that's my buddy.
This is how I talk to my dog. Like legit. I bring him to an open thing.
All right, little spud. We should go check on
I don't call him a spud though. Well, that tractor's not moving anywhere. Aw, look at us. We're so cute!
Get you on here.
Oh, okay. Just because. Little J. Oh. Little JJ.
There. Now it's
Gross.
official.
D and E JJ. Look at me, Dad. I'm JJ. Oh.
I'm gonna go hang up the laundry. Oof, my back.
You got that?
Yeah, I got it. Come say hi.
We will.
I'm so worried right now. They only put something like this in to scare us. Come say hi.
Does he need his jacket?
No, he's fine.
To who? Who are we saying hi to? Oh my god, look, it's a dog. Oh my god, it's little cowies. Little cows. Moo moo moo, motherfucker. Oh, that's a sheep? That's a sheep.
Get him?
That's a sheep. Hello, little buddy.
Oh, gentle, gentle, gentle.
What the fuck? Little cows?
Here you go. Yeah.
That's a cow to me. That's a cow.
Hey, I'll take
Look at all these
Can you get the sheep
chickens.
into the barn.
Oh, I got him. I can do it.
Hello, Mario.
Won't you rest it up?
Rest it up.
Okay, here.
I like it. I like that they got this like rustic thing going on.
Put you in there.
Peepees and tatas. Hello. Howdy,
Don't
rowdy.
stay out too long. He still needs a bath.
How is
Shh. I'm like the herding master.
Tomb Raider going? I saw you playing and you're like, is this a dad or metaphorical
Listen
dad?
up, sheep. Your dinner awaits
That's
you
a
in the
terrible
barn,
gate.
So come on.
That's true. Just run through. Can I duck down? I can't duck down. Tatas and papas. Peepees and tatas. I swear to God, if somebody's in here gonna kill me. I heard something. Well, clearly I went the wrong way. Maybe I didn't. You're not in before any of those. Ah, that's true. That's true. I was lost trying to free another minecart for 30 minutes. Oh, fuck, dude. That sucks. That's a long time. Okay. This is, what tutorial kind of shit is this? What am I supposed to do? Feed the horse? Hi, buddy. Okay. Nothing in here. It's so freaking dark. Hint. Ah, and I'm definitely not there. Yeah, no titties and tatas and peepees
time.
and papas.
Daisy, head on in.
Everybody, all the cows, let's go.
Wow, that's a lot of sheep.
Cows.
How many do you think that is? Let's count.
I know, I'm really stressed right now.
2. Better stop, because I'm getting sleepy.
Cause she's counting sheep. I get it.
Eugene. Hey, inside.
Come on,
Todd.
Eugene.
Move it or lose it. We
Okay.
definitely have way too many sheep.
Dudes.
Hey, what do you say we eat some of them? Tasty snack. I got one for you. What's the quietest animal on a farm? A sheep. When you're older, you're gonna have a deep
Sheep.
appreciation for these jokes.
Okay, I just checked in here, so nothing should
Nice
be in
job,
here.
JJ. We did. Okay, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Hey, how'd you get out?
Excuse me. This is not what I wanted.
Come on, little dude.
What the fuck?
Come on, little guy. Do you wanna eat?
What just happened? Are you at Dwight's Beet Farm? Yeah. Battlestar Galactica just started. What the funk? Why am I back? What the... Oh my god, I'm gonna watch this again?
Ellie? Hey, Ellie. Look at me. It's okay. You're home. You're home. Breathe. Okay, I'm gonna take him, okay?
She's having anxiety attacks. PTSD, baby. PTSD.
Sorry. I don't know what. I was just bringing him. It's okay. Here we go.
It's okay. It happens. Happens to the best of us. You know?
Oh man.
It just happens to the best of us sometimes. Sometimes you just...
It's good.
Whew.
Haven't had any excitement in a while.
Good shit. Don't cry, baby. I'm not going to. You asshole. Don't tell me what to do. I can cry if I want to. Oh, it's a deer. Oh no, that's a rabbit. I'm really good with the... Ratty! Don't make me cry. Don't make me cry. Yeah, there's a cry emote now. It's a fun fact, guys. It is for when I actually do cry. Don't make me cry. I'm not good with the animals. I clearly don't know what my animals are. Someone needs to buy me one of those barnyard puzzle things for children so I can figure out what my animals are again. That emote is great. Oh fuck, it's not... Wait, which one is... How do you... It's the scared one. It's I am Triple G scared. Yes. It can work in any occasion. I think it's on... I thought you could use it. I thought I put it on my follower one. Oh, is that yours? Is it your cat one? Cat Jam. Bring it into the house. Where did they find a house That's what I want to know. Oh fuck, you know what I just realized?
Hey,
It took me
Where you been?
all
hunting took a little longer than I thought.
game.
Who's here?
Just come inside.
What?
Ow. Well, that's quite a grip you got
Oh,
there.
Tommy.
Hey, Tommy.
There you are.
Here, let me take him. Come here, bud.
Okay.
Yeah. Here.
Oh, I got it.
Cat jam. I need that cat. I have wares. If you have coins.
Good to see you.
That's funny.
You too.
It is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre house. It's kind
You
of scary.
getting heavy.
No, just a big ball of muscle.
Town's good. Maria good?
Oh, she's fine. We're taking some time apart.
Sorry.
Nah. We talked about it a lot, and yeah, it's what we both want, so.
That scared me.
Okay. Come sit. I got something to show you.
Uh-oh.
So I've been putting out feelers for months now. And this new guy heard my story.
YTEP, it's that time again.
He told me about a woman
To
that
do what?
he traded with while he was moving through California. Described her as built like an ox, traveling with a kid with scars across his face.
Nice.
He said they're living along this coast in a beach sailboat right here. That's gotta be her.
Going for revenge?
We're done with that, so.
Oh shit.
Sorry.
Well, I can't go.
I know.
So
All right.
what is happening? He's going.
Reckon it's easy. Forget about her. You sitting all comfy way out here?
Hey,
I'll make her pay.
Tommy.
That's what you said when we got back to Jackson.
Tommy.
Hmm.
What a joke.
What a douche. Come on, Tommy, be
Take
nice.
him, please.
Yeah. Here. I got you. I got you.
Hey, the fuck was that? God damn it, Tommy, you know what we've been through.
I'll save it. She made me a promise.
I don't fucking care.
I know you don't, dear.
Oh,
That
fucking
shouldn't be
Tommy.
a problem. Oh, yeah, I'm all fucking ears.
I like JJ. He's a good little baby. Who is she? Who is JJ? Well, the girl is Ellie's girlfriend. And then she was preggo with Jesse's boyfriend, Jesse's kid, because he was a man. Jesse got killed. Tommy is Joel's brother, and this is Ellie. It jumped around. We are no longer playing Abby. We're back to playing Ellie. The lady he wants to kill. Oh, the lady he wants to kill is Abby. Let's go to the bathroom. Oh. Guess we're not going to the bathroom. She wants to do some art. Someone wants to do some art. No, what? Do I have Fallout 76? No, I don't. Actually, I do. I have it for. I do. I have it on PlayStation Plus. PlayStation Premium. So, huzzah! I wasn't really a big fan of it. That's the thing. I liked 4 really like a lot. Let's put some fucking wood on, bro. Let's stoke the fire, dog. Close the fucking windows, dude. Goddamn. Why do you ask? My phone cut out. Who did I say the lady was? The lady is Abby. So the other person that we played as? Now we're hunting Abby. Maybe. Might be fun rolling with the homies. That's true. You got it? Oh. Let's go. Wow. Wait, I was gonna say, wait, the fuck? That happened to me on his last stream. Yeah, sometimes it's like that though. On like other people's. It's just like Twitch kind of like is lame sometimes. It has really bad what? Wait a second.
I hate
Sorry.
these things.
Tell me about it.
Siri, stop.
Your old man really laid into me today.
What happened?
Another big
This is
lecture about my patrols.
prequel.
Don't go here, don't go there.
Oh,
It's funny
didn't
how
you
involved it
just
gets whenever you're scheduled to go out.
didn't see you there just drumming my guitar? Let's play guitar. Play some
putting on
Blink.
quite the show.
I'll play some Blink songs on acoustic. God dang. Glenn?
I gave you guys 2
Wow.
weeks
That's
to get back
funny.
together.
It's not Glenn. His name's Jesse. He has a real
She,
southern accent.
say
It's
something?
amazing. I love him.
Make it 1 week.
Ellie! Hey! What took you so long?
Well, I'm here, aren't I?
Dina?
Jesse.
Hey, don't forget, we're heading out early, so get some rest.
Yes, sir. You're such a dick. Come on. Don't you start with me. Okay, I have a very serious question for you.
What is it?
How bad do I smell?
Out of a 1 in 10?
Like a hot pile of garbage?
Oh,
That's a 2.
okay. Oh,
Oh.
how about that?
Gross.
You love it.
Man, I wish I could
guy in this
wipe
room
my
is staring
sweat
at
on
you right
somebody
now.
like that. Just love right there.
Maybe they're staring at you.
Somebody come over to my house so I can wipe my sweat on them like that, please.
Maybe they're jealous of you.
I'm just a girl. Not a threat.
Cry emoji, please, guys.
Oh, Ellie.
I'm just a girl.
terrified.
Hell yeah. What about Thor? he licks me to fucking death. This is amazing. 10 out of 10.
Hey,
Oh,
this is a family event.
okay, you crusty old bitch. Get out of here then.
Sorry.
Remember next time there's kids around.
Yeah, like you're setting such a great example.
Oh, just what this town needs. Another loudmouth dyke.
The fuck did you just say?
Ellie,
Oh
Ellie,
my
go.
god.
Get the hell out of here. Get your hands off me.
Oh my god.
Enough. Come on, you. Let's go for a walk.
What about them?
You worry about yourself.
Let's get you some fresh air.
You alright, kiddo?
What is wrong with you?
He had no right.
And you do?
Settle down, clean it, Clint
I
Eastwood.
don't need your fucking help, Joel.
Oh my god.
Right.
She's rebellious. Kick his ass, see you ass. That's the last thing she said to him before he died. That's so sad, actually. Because then the next day is when we fucking go. And then he dies. Oh, the puzzle pieces are being laid out for us, and it's sadder than I thought. It's sadder than I expected. Hey, what's up? What's up, boo boo kitty fuck? What's up, bro? That's from
Since he slept
Jay and Silent Bob.
He had a day.
Yeah. He's fine. Go back to bed.
Yeah, remember that
Talk about it
scene you kept in your mind?
I have to
Give
finish
it
it.
up. Why? Because now it's changing.
You don't owe Tommy anything.
I don't know, Tommy. Oh, Joe.
I don't eat him. I'm not like you, Dina.
What? You think this is easy? For you and for him, I deal with it.
You
I love you.
deal
Prove
with it, bitch.
Stay.
I'm kidding.
I can't.
So what? I'm just supposed to sit here and wait for you? For God knows how long, just thinking you're fucking dead the entire time?
I don't plan on dying.
Yeah, well, neither did Jesse. Or Joel.
That was tough. Why would you say
stop.
something like that?
Hey, come on. We've got a family. She doesn't get to be more important than that.
That's accurate.
No. I'm not gonna do this again.
That's sad.
That's up to you.
Oh my god, Jimmy Jerome, I love you. Thank you for lurking. It's working. Holy fuck, we found... She's in like Florida or some shit? Holy. Ding 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 ding.
24, 25 constants.
Whoa!
24, 25 constants.
Okay, Constance. Now we just need...
Oh, I checked this street a week ago. I can't believe you traded a pistol for this.
It's a lead.
No way that guy saw fireflies over here.
Stop. I feel good about this.
Well, I don't.
Come on.
Oh no. Oh, I'm back to Abby.
24,
JJ?
10.
JJ was the little kid.
It's not gonna be on that side. It's all evens.
Are you shitting me?
2409. So 2425 should be that way?
Yeah.
We're basically doing what FedEx does.
If the fireflies are still...
Kidding, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
We're better than that.
What do you think they're up to?
I don't know. The goal was always to restore society. I mean, there's all sorts of ways to go about it.
Something's up there. To your left, there's a demon.
Oh shit. What do I do? I know what to do. Hey, what's up?
All right. We're good.
I just wasted bullets though.
All quiet now.
Good.
Knew something was out there.
Yes, you did. Keep your guard up. Let's go back to finding that house.
2425.
Attaboy.
Oh yeah. Okay. I have no clue. Oh. 24, 25.
Seems like a strange place to find a resistance group.
We had all sorts of outposts. Much weird graffiti.
Does that mean fireflies?
No.
Nope.
Nothing I recognize, at least.
What if we don't find them here?
Assuming all the leads dry up, what would you like to do?
I don't know. Leave this place?
Me
I
too.
don't see any numbers.
Yeah. This has to be it. Right?
Sure.
Oh god, oh god. So we are at, yes, we're Abby right now. Which I feel like I'm gonna get jumped or some shit. Oh god. Oh, take it at. Are you coming, kid? Oh, there is no way for you to get in.
This place looks abandoned.
Keep searching.
There's somebody in the closet.
They painted the indoors to look like the outdoors, but plants don't look like that.
It's more like a child's dream version of the outdoors.
Oh god.
In the old world,
I'm a
it'd be
little
common for them to
confused.
decorate kids' rooms like this. My dad painted a colorful jungle for me.
Oh. Yara would have loved that.
The Sonics? Nice. Nothing's in here. Again. I know that one just flicked. I'm not going to go there yet. I just found something. Ah, mail.
24, 25 Constance. This is the place.
Okay, but...
Oh my god, is this Joel's house? No, it's not.
Know that yet?
Is it Joel's? No.
Maybe there's another way in?
There is.
Are you being positive?
I'm trying to be helpful.
You're always helpful.
I was gonna say this is Joel's old house. It's not.
Nada. Is it really nothing? It can't be.
Can't we? I know. Maybe people live here. Maybe not. Two bullets.
Lev, I think we're done here.
No, wait.
You find something?
Oh, secret passageway.
Scratches.
Sick. Secret passageway, bro. That was weird. Secret passage, bro. Okay, weird.
Hello?
Definitely someone's been here. There's one over there.
I don't know since anyone's been here.
Unfortunately, I have to agree with you. Pretty nice barracks, all things considered.
Oh, they even have a. They have.
We were here for a while.
That's the shower, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you need it? Go ahead, kid. It's up to you. I'm not gonna watch. It's kind of weird. What the fuck is this? Oh, the lights!
They've got solar.
Holy shit! Oh god. I'm freaking out a little bit. I'm in San Diego.
Is this frequency currently in use? This is... Do you see a call sign anywhere?
Oh, what?
It's a short list of numbers and letters. Fuck it. This is Abby from Santa Barbara. Can anyone hear me? Standing by.
Ow. Hello.
Is anyone out there?
I can't gay.
What's this?
You guys know what that is. Alja beef. You freakazoid. You freakazoid. Thank you. Thank you for the biddies.
Is this frequency currently in use? This is Abby from Santa Barbara. Is anyone out there?
It's me, Candy Cane.
Are these other Firefly outposts?
Alja beef, another 6 bits. Thank you, brother. You the best.
Can anyone hear me?
I
Hello?
can.
Is this frequency currently in
Oh,
use?
God.
This is
Oh,
Abby
God.
from Santa Barbara.
How are you today? Bye.
Hello.
Bye.
Hello.
Hello? Stealth Pro Agent. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Hello, bro?
Is this frequency currently in use? Hello, this is Abby from Santa Barbara.
Hello?
Can
Hello?
anyone hear me?
Hello? You know, that's that thing. When you
If
get
anyone can hear me, please
you
reply.
get hurt or you get locked in you, hello?
Please answer.
Abby, turn around.
Hi, Abby. We got a clear signal on you. Where in Santa Barbara you calling from?
Holy shit.
24, 25 Constance.
Holy crap.
We got a tip about a base, but there's no one here. We're looking for fireflies. I'm a firefly.
Where were you stationed?
Pretty
I
12
was part
hours
of the
ago.
Salt Lake outpost.
Who ran that facility?
Dr. Jerry Anderson. He was my dad.
about that?
How about that?
We pulled everyone back from the satellite stations and brought them back here to home base.
How many of you are there?
We're about 200 strong now,
Nice.
with a few more every month.
Owen was right. You're about to get 2 more. How do we find you?
Get to Catalina Island. Approach the large domed building in
The
Avalon.
Catalina wine mixer, baby.
Okay.
Frick yeah.
Okay, we'll see you soon. Over and out.
That's
Looking
amazing.
forward to it. Good luck, Abby from Santa Barbara. Over and out.
Hi.
Come on, let's get back to the sample.
The Catalina wine mixer. Let's get out of this fucking shithole.
Okay, fine. You were right.
What was that?
Why do you make me
We got
repeat
it.
whenever I'm wrong?
Because it makes me feel better.
Don't bring me down.
And because it happens so rarely.
Don't bring me down. Holy fuck! God damn it, that scared the fuck out of me. I wasn't ready. What is going on? Yo, they just decked a kid. What is going on here?
Ah! I'll kill her now. Tie her up.
Holy fuck.
Come here, let me see you. You ready?
Wait, what are you doing?
Don't pull it out the other way. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense.
Man!
I know, he literally just like one-shotted. Dog the bounty hunter here.
Don't you fucking touch him!
Night night, sweet prince.
Shit. What hell of a catch, huh?
What the fuck just happened? What the hell? I was not expecting that. Super Mario, what's up, bro? Thank you for the lurk.
Where did you go from here?
Catalina wine mixer, baby. Oh my god, that's funny.
2425 Constance. Yeah, that's gotta be it.
Such a good movie. Hell yeah, it is. Did we just become best friends? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Oh shit, I'm all decked out, bro. Nice. Except for I got the stub mode nose.
How would she get up to the street from here?
Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. You know that movie? You know that? You know that soundtrack? You should. It's the best soundtrack of all time. It's one of the best movie franchises of all time too. Mrs. Doubtfire, exactly. It's definitely Mrs. Doubtfire.
This looks promising.
That movie is pretty fire though. Miss Doubtfire is a fire movie. Hello. Oh, you know, it's sand. How did you do that? Oh, gun. Who are you? Coco Chizo. Oh no, Tim Allen. Tim Allen is Santa Claus. You know, I'm disappointed that Tim Allen's not in the movie Lightyear at all. And everyone's like, it's Andy's fantasy, guys. It's gonna be Andy's fantasy of what Buzz actually is. And I was like, I don't think so. But like, it's really what the man is based off of. I'm like, that's not true either. Why is he Tim Allen?
Here we go.
How the fuck do I get up on that? How the fuck do I get up on that? I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, why would Tim Allen do a voice for a toy and not the... Why wouldn't the... Like, it's just like any other toy that has, like, voice-activated things. They use the voice of the actual person or some shit. That's what I like. That's so dumb. Dun 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 dun.
That way.
I know, it just doesn't make any sense. It does look really good though. I'm actually kind of excited about it. I would almost just fucking ran. It really doesn't bother you? Yeah, no, I'm excited. I just thought it's weird that it's not Tim Allen. Everyone's like, this is not my Buzz. Okay. I hear a clicker, but I don't see a clicker. Okay. So almost the character is based on the toy and not the other way. The toy is based on the character? Yeah. Where the fuck's this clicker? Cause like... Shit. Shit. Oh God. Oh my God. Oh my God, they're here! Hello. Okay, so that was my finest work, but it happened. Yeah, because the movie is in the future and everyone in Toy Story is died. Oh, so it's like you want to be this toy that grew up, but it could be like their version of Star Wars, you know? That's what I assumed. Okay, I have no clue. Oh, I don't even have any. Okay. It's good to know. Good to know. We're just gonna keep going this way. Yeah, it could be like the buzz simply based off the events of the movie or something. Yeah, it's supposed to be a TV show. Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. Yeah, that show also fire, by the way. The cartoon. It's on Disney Plus. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. Take that. Okay. Why the hell did... Holy shit. This is nerve-wracking right now. I had to go through a house? Hello.
Hope I can cut through here.
You and me both, sister. Oh. I know. It's Jonathan. What's Thor's hammer's name? Jonathan. Hell yeah. My dog is super. Oh fuck.
All right.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
I swear to God, Abby, if these infected killed you.
Jesus Christ. That was scary as fuck.
Get out of here.
At least someone had some nice boots. Did they? I gotta check. Maybe I can take some. Maybe I can take some. Where's your boots, boy? You didn't have boots. This guy did. Oh. This guy didn't. Where's his boots? Ah, there they are. Them some nice boots right there. That's funny. That's funny. Why would you have a workshop in the middle of your fucking kitchen? Doesn't make any sense. 88. Shirtless dude. Hell yeah. Okay, we're doing it. Making bombs, baby. Oh my god, in the kitchen? That's dark. That's a dark one. That's dark. That's dark, bro. I guess this is the only thing that we can upgrade. You know, it has cooking utensils, so I don't think it's a bomb. Even though that'd be really funny. Oh, look at us. anything else I can take? Oh, I should probably heal. That felt great, didn't it? Trap mine. Trip mine. Trap mine. Oh my god. Cookies and bombs. That's what my... memoir is going to be called. Cookies and Bombs.
Where am I? There's gotta be a street around here.
Shh. Huh.
Okay. Santa Barbara's downhill. 24, 25 Constance.
Oh my god, I gotta do this. I'm so scared.
She has to be down there.
Shit. Take as much as I can. I just don't want to freaking like really fall. Like I could have freaking died right there.
There we go.
Shit. And now you're gonna be fucking quiet. If you're not, you're gonna fucking kill these guys. These guys are gonna wake up and fucking come at ya. It's a hard knock life here in the fucking... Oh my god. Right there. Turn this off. I don't even see her. Oh shit. Oh, don't go down that way. There's one. Hey. Hey. Okay, looks like we did it. We got down. Take that arrow. You can use arrows again. I don't have a silencer now. Okay. Jesus fuck! God damn it. Oh! Oh, I got stabbed by a tree! Oh no. What do we do? I'm bleeding. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, this is nuts. Okay. Did I pass out? Yep, kind of.
Abby. I found you. I found you.
That's not Abby.
We got a live one.
This bitch is fucked up.
That looked like it hurt so much.
If she lasts a month. Can we please just say we're done for the day?
Yeah. Hey,
I
get
know.
that thing down. Let's reset the trash.
Really, man? I mean, is she even worth the trip back? It's not like...
Jesus Christ!
No. I'm good.
Holy shit.
Something funny?
Looks like you shit your pants.
Fuck you say?
Oh, bitch.
You like funny, huh? Get up.
Come on.
Get up.
She has her knife now.
Man, she's fucked up anyway, man. Come on. Yeah, it's funny, right? It's funny.
Serious?
Come on. Laugh.
Oh my god. Oh, got him in the knee. Oh my god, she is a badass.
Wait. You said Abby. You're looking for an Abby, right? We picked one up a couple months ago.
Couple months.
Sure.
Oh, no, big girl.
She is a badass.
Blonde, arms like mine. She had a scrawny kid with cuts by his mouth.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's her. You let me go. I'll tell you where she is. We'll get to her before that infection takes over.
Talk.
She's in a holding cell at our camp.
Where's that?
Head that way till you hit the railroad track. That'll lead you to a resort. We keep them in the tall, round building. I swear.
What a BA. It's funny, you're gonna get infected. She's not. She's immune, you dum-dum. She's gonna die more or less from blood loss. That's nuts.
Traxter Resort. Tall round building. Traxter Resort. Tall round building.
Yeah, I was doing so good with the stealth too. Like fuck. Oh, Ife. Oh, she's good. She stitched herself up. Look at her.
We'll go back. Is that a gun? He's got a gun! Go back!
What?
Shit. All right.
Did he get a gun? Tell the others to search the area. Make sure he's the only one that got out. Watch out for infected.
Yeah.
I find out anyone helped him. They're going in the fucking pool. Waste.
He was acting up for a while. This is the 3rd this month. You ready to poke around?
Yes. What the hell?
We got a live one!
See ya.
Fuck.
Where'd the outsider go? Start searching. She's around here somewhere.
Fuck.
Yo, stealth is the way to go, guys. That one had a dog. Yeah, see?
Good.
Be awesome if the dog just left. Oh, I'm gonna have to kill the fucking dog. Guys, don't judge me. This dog knows too much. Yep. Maybe not. He knew too much. I'm so sorry.
That group. I better find her before these idiots kill her.
Shh, Ratty. You didn't see me do that. I am not dog murderer. I never want to be. I never will be. But I had to in this situation. It was a situational thing. It was life or death that thought could have killed me. Oh, someone's in there. Holy fuck, there's so many.
Start looking, come on. Shit! Whoa, look out!
Right there! Amber! Go! I got your six!
On it!
Pin her down!
Shit.
God.
Oh my god! Jimmy's lurking and twerking.
You're dead, do you hear me? Ah, shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, he had a tomahawk thing. Fucking take that. Compared.
Fuck. My side.
Look at how sick that is.
Where are the tracks?
Okay. Let's get as much as I can from these guys. Nothing. The poor dog. I had pizza for din din. Oh, I'm jealous. What did I have? Oh, I had pasta. I had a pasta. I had a pasta. But not like, ooh, hello. I haven't had pizza in such a long time. Like almost a month. I used to be a pizza like a week person. Not anymore. Don't know why. Everything's changing, you know. Wait, why can't I? Oh, tomahawk. Nice. I miss, like, because I used to run and like manage and own my own little CZs. I used to fucking all the time. Pizza. It was delightful. Unlimited pizza all the time. Daily, nightly, even weekly.
Okay.
Hot and ready, baby. You got it. It got to the point where people started, like my
Not dying today.
parents, my in-laws and stuff. Are they allowed laughing in Hawaii, or is it just aloha? Wow. Wow. I thought you were gonna make a Hawaiian pizza joke. You did not. And this mother trucker said he's lurking, and then he comes in with a fucking fire joke like that. Damn, dog. Dun 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 dun. Hawaiian pizza is already a joke. Hawaiian pizza was made by was made by Canada. Fun fact. It was made by Canada. The round room.
Like a tall round building.
It does. Oh. Okay, we're going.
How do I get in there?
In. What? Oh, someone already tried to escape. Good to know. Good to know I'm not the only one. Okie dokie, let's try this.
Hello.
Hello? Oh, Ratty, did you hear me go on my TikTok rant? Make TikToks.
Come on, you can do it.
Hold on. I'm going to do my TikTok rant again. So, exclamation mark TikTok in the chat. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. No, I didn't. Exclamation mark TikTok. If you're on desktop right now, check out this. Go to that link. Check it out. This little this little TikTok experiment that I've done has gotten me a lot of exposure, and TikTok is just like a broken algorithm. So I've been posting just my stream clips, and some of them do very well and some of them do okay. Roughly get about 200 people, 200 eyes on them. But you never know with TikTok, because out of nowhere, I have 98,000 eyes on one of my videos. And it shows in the stream, it shows me, and it shows like my stream stuff. So TikTok is pretty cool. So make TikToks. Make short form content of your content just by clipping. Go through your VODs, clip some VODs. Clip some things that you like. And then just post them on TikTok. You never know. You never know if things will work. I literally, not gonna lie, like, you guys clip a lot and it's amazing, and I appreciate it, and I love you guys to death. I clip too, and everything gets posted. And as long as you use the right hashtags and everything, you're good. You're good with the TikTok, not TikTok, but TikTok. So yeah, use TikTok. That's huge. That's huge, man. I seen it.
Just a little closer, buddy.
Dude, leave him alone. He can't feel anything.
Fuck that. I promised him I'd do this to him.
Fucking ambush! I think it came from back there!
Who the fuck's out there? Search this whole place. Run away! Angie! Go! Get around her!
What? Yeah, my wife made one and do it, dude. Just get clips. You get clip. If you make a TikTok, start clipping some stuff. I'll show you a cool website to use. And I'll talk to you on Discord and stuff about it. Because like it's game changing. 100% it is. Because then you can just like do cool shit. I've been saving VODs. Good, dude. You put them on YouTubes. You put them on YouTubes. It's what the kids are calling going viral. Yeah, Dad. Yeah, it is. Oh, not yet. Oh, dudes. Do it. Cha cha cha. Do it. Cha cha cha. Do it. Cha cha cha. Hell yeah. I have them all on my... Oh, that must be a thick ass hard drive, bro. They take forever too. Some of mine are like 10 gigs. And I'm just like, god damn. So I can't imagine. 1 terabyte. Oh, Jesus. So, the whole thing. The whole thing, more or less. So tiny. Yeah, that's what my PlayStation is. He's a terabyte, bro. I like it though. I like it. Cha cha cha. Dun dun. Cha cha cha. Okay, I totally have to go in there, I think. But I got a cool ass hatchet and don't want to. Oh yes. Fully kitted. Shotgun. This motherfucker here. No one knows I'm here now. Cha cha cha. Cha cha cha. Make some exploding arrows. Cha cha cha. Only one. Okay. Cha cha cha. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Swap ammo. Cha cha cha. Why am I saying cha cha cha? Oh good lord. Need some health. Cha cha cha. Get some scissors. Cha cha cha. Grab some shotgun. Cha cha cha. Anything else? Cha cha cha. What was that face, Ellie? Look at it. She's pissed. Cha cha cha. Go in here. Cha cha cha. Nothing's there.
Tall round building. There it is.
There's a guy. Cha cha cha.
Fuck all these assholes.
Oh my god. I'm gonna go rampage, I guess.
Okay.
Pete! Get around her! You got it! Over there! Got her! Right over there!
Holy shit. Retro, what's up?
Flank her!
Oh my god. This is The Last of Us, Carol. Oh my fuck, they're getting me good. Oh, because he's right there. That's cool. Can hide in the porta potty. Hey, bro. Blop. Okay, this thing right here. Killing my vibe, bro. Tomb Raider reminds me a lot of this gameplay style. Yeah. Agreed. The last time I played Tomb Raider was so long ago. I'm not gonna lie.
We're getting killed out here.
Yep.
Everybody spread out. Guard the tower.
Huh.
Right over here.
Hello. Get in there. Come on. There we go. Yo, I did this with no health. Fuck, now everyone's coming.
Keep her in check. Yeah, got it.
Where are you here, boy? Take it out, dude. Holy shit, as long as you're doing the best. That's it. As long as you're doing your best, you know you're doing an okay job. That's the Chimichurro motto. And you're probably killing it. I've never played that game, so. And I'm a pro gamer, as you could tell. Just roll in. See what I mean? Pro gamer move. Dale! Okay. Lurking and twerking. Yo, to be honest, that's really funny. I definitely didn't expect to get so, like, perfectly timed out there. Okay, so I'm in. I gotta go now. Go silence. Don't know how far in I'm gonna actually be. Hello. Take everything. These people don't even know. These people don't even know what's coming for them. I'm on a rampage, bro. Oh. Hello. Shit, there's two people.
I think I heard her. Let's go see what's up. Go. I'll watch your back.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you kidding me?
Holy shit. So stealthy. Come on down, dude. Come on down, dude. You'll never know.
Someone got Nika!
She'll never know. Nika will never know, guys. Got him. I don't need that. Go back. Somebody got Nika. Ah, she's dead. Got her. Okay. Look at, I must be in tons of pain right now. Look at that face. Oh no. Oh, no, let's go, Shoddy. Shoddy is a melody in my head. I'm on that. Na 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 every day. Got my iPod stuck on refrain. Shoddy. Okay.
What the hell's going on here? We're under attack! Come on, let's go!
Oh, fuck.
What the hell was that? Look into it.
Keep an eye out. Oh shit! Ambush! Ambush!
Fuck. Go, go, go. Come on, come on, come on. There's two. I got one more. Fuck, they're right there. Damn it.
Heads up! Don't let her! No!
Get down, you fucking numbskull.
Oh, fuck! We're coming for you!
Jay, come closer. Fucking look me in the eye. Hey.
Shut it.
God damn it!
Brutal. Okay, let's grab everything I can. Yo, that was good. That was some good shit right there. Take that, because I'm going to need it. Take that. God damn, that was brutal! I was actually a little bit worried there. I was about to die. Not going to lie. But we made it. We did it. Gotta take that. Gotta take that. What else is in here that I need? Yeah, I should probably, you know, heal a little bit. Craft some healings. Oh God. What else is in here? Ah, bottle. Ah, bottles. Here, bottles, see? Alright. Ping pong. What? Ping pong. Oh, fuck off. Okay. I like how this one's like the best gun. Okay. This is what happened last time too. We got a really dope gun. And then all of a sudden, we're done. Blech. Okay, here we go. Here we go. No, not as bad as I thought. Okay. What? What? I'm gonna have to shoot the lock, I think. Did it not shoot the lock? Oh, good. Oh! You bitch. Oh my god. No. There she is too, right there. Oh no, that's not her.
Kill her! Bitch! I got the key!
Unlock the door!
Holy shit.
Come on, let's go!
Hey, where's Abby? She's bit!
Keep back!
Hey, don't put that fucking thing in me!
Hey! Abby
Oh,
tried to
fuck.
escape. She's down in the pillars.
The pillars?
Head down to the beach.
The
You won't
beach.
miss it.
Okay.
She's probably already dead.
This is nuts. This is intense.
Come on!
I'm so worried right now. I'm legitimately having a meltdown on the inside. Okay. I swear to fucking God. I get attacked again.
Where are you?
I can't change my gun. Cafe and Grill. The pillars, eh? I feel like she's gonna die. I don't like that. Come on, Ellie, you're good. Come on.
Head to the beach.
Oh shit, now this thing's on fire. Oh my god. Holly. I almost got scared for a second. Turn the beach. Oh. Oh.
Holy. Abby?
That's her. How do I get her down? Wait, what? That's her?
Please.
Holy fuck. Oh, Ellie, you're so nice. God damn it. Oh! Her hair got cut off, everything. No, she's not as jacked. It's creepy. Oh my god.
Abby. I got you.
Oh.
I got you.
This is so sad. Okay, help us.
They're both this way.
Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Let's go. Come on, Ellie. These poor other people fucking... Oh no. This is so sad. Did they make it out? Are they gonna stay alive? I hope so. There is a boat. Is she gonna kill me though? Oh no, she's good. Seawater, bro. Might not be a sea. Were you taking your own? Ellie. It's smart, I get it. Oh, what a fucking image. What a goddamn image.
I can't let you leave.
Oh my god.
I'm not doing this.
Oh no.
No.
I don't know. I don't like
I'm gonna
this.
fight you. Yes, you will. He's not a part of this. You made him a part of this.
Oh fuck. Come on, Ellie. She lost a lot of muscle mass. I don't know. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Button mash, button mash, button mash. Got her in the face. He's like, I feel so bad doing this. Oh, let her get a good shot. Come on, Ellie. That's enough. That's enough. We're done. We're done. Missed. She's like halfway dying already. Also, you want her to die by like a little switchblade? Oh, she's gonna stab herself. Ellie, you fucking psycho. There you go. Oh, she got me. How did she get me? This would be a funny. Oh my god. Okay. Like this, seeing this in real life. Like I'd be like, what the fuck is going on? Wow, the water. Just 2 people. Oh, how's it going? My nose is itchy. You can't do anything else. I was trying not to do anything. You're gonna drown her, dude? Oh. A fucking finger, dude. She bit her finger off, dude. Oh, I feel bad for Abby so much. I get it, Ellie's the homegirl. She's done. Come on, Ellie. Come on, Ellie. Oh, thank God. I was gonna be like, oh my God, I can't just end drowning this person.
Go. Just take him.
All fingers. Oh my God, I understand what the boat means now. I understand what the boat means at the beginning of the game. Oh shit. I can't believe that. Have you had? Sorry. Oh fuck, she's missing 2 fingers now? How the fuck? Did I miss something? How did I miss a finger? That's so weird. She's got alien hands now. Ding ding dong ding 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 ding. Alright. You can't see what her face looks like, so she's good. Uh-oh. Windows open. I don't trust this. I don't trust this at all. Oh, that's packed up. It's packed up. Fuck Ellie. Now I gotta find their family. It's all gone in there too. What about in here? Oh. All of her shit. And oh man. That's sad. Now what's she gonna do? Stay here by herself? I was gonna say, wait a second. She can only play guitar now with 2 fingers. Oh, she did lose the 1 finger. Oh, this is gonna be... This is terrible. She's Tony Iommi, guys. She's Tony Iommi. Oh, she's gonna have to learn. Fuck, she can't play guitar. That's so sad. She just needs to like practice. Don't worry, Ellie. Don't worry. I was in a car accident. I lost. Oh, she's upset. This was me. I got the feels from this shit. Wow. What do we do? It's funny because is this what she was trying to play? Let's fuck that. Hey.
What are you drinking?
Tea. Coffee.
Where'd you get that?
Made it. Folders.
Those people that came through last week.
Oh.
A little embarrassed as to what I had to trade to get it, but it's not bad.
What'd you trade? What'd you trade, Joel? His wiener.
I had Seth under control.
Yeah, I know.
And you need to stop harassing Jesse about my patrols.
Okay. It wasn't the last thing that he said. She said to him. This is.
Dina. Is she your girlfriend?
No.
Yes.
No, that was just one kiss. It doesn't mean anything. She just, I don't know why she did that.
But you do like her.
So stupid.
So stupid.
I have no idea what that girl's intentions are, but I do know that she would be lucky to have you.
That's true.
You're such an asshole.
Why?
I'm not trying to.
I was supposed to die in that hospital.
Okay.
My life would have fucking mattered.
It matters right now to me.
But you took that from me.
It was cool because it was like a different angle of like it, where there's two stories and you see both sides, which is kind of nice. I like that. My definite answer, I really like the first one. I really like this one. I like this one better though. I do like this one better. The first one though is very good. And I suggest anyone who hasn't actually played it, play Last of Us, the first one. And then play Last of Us Part 2. Now I can give this game back to my friend, which I've had for almost 20 months. Since it came out, like a week after it came out. He let me borrow it. So I can go to his house now. I've been avoiding. I've been avoiding going to his house. That's so funny. We did. We learned a lot about the characters in this one. Like, we learned a lot about the characters in this one, which is nice. Huh. This one we learned new characters, old characters, kind of saw what happened of the events of the first game. It's great. It's great, actually. Huh. All the flashback. Literally, though, the flashback got a little confusing at a time. But I was still like, okay, I dig it. But I like it. I like the game. I want to know if there's going to be like something at the end. So, and you can't go quick. You can't speed this up. Just gotta wait. You gotta wait her. Wait it out. It's funny though, too, because like The Last of Us people. Oh my fuck. Oh shit. Right now, we are in the top 2 rows of The Last of Us category here on Twitch. Yes. The thing, I agree. The thing that was different is that Abby was ripped. And fucking Ellie, she was like this, just skinny, like, kid. That's it. That was it. And Ellie's from the first game. Abby's not, but goddamn, dude. Huh. They do. They definitely had the same, like, post-apocalyptic thing. Holy fuck. I like this game. I'm just gonna say it again. I do like it. It's a very good game. I did not know I was gonna finish it, by the way. Did not know I was gonna finish it tonight. Not at all. So, this was a surprise. I love the music and the whole vibe. Oh yeah. We need to figure out what we're doing now. Oh my god, it's gonna be so loud now. I gotta figure out if we're gonna play some South Park. I know. It just catches me off guard now because of the music. Are we gonna play South Park? Are we gonna watch? What's today? As of as of Tuesday. Oh fuck, I don't know. Do we play Pokemon Snap? I don't know. Do we start a whole new franchise of things? That's the thing. Do we do Uncharted? Do we do Spider-Mans? God damn, dude. A new franchise? I know, we're done, Last of Us. We're done completely. So, huh. Maybe we do less jump scary stuff. Please. Ooh. I definitely wouldn't be able to listen to music in the Grand Theft Auto. I just realized that. Live DMCA takedown if we play Grand Theft Auto. And they have fucking bops too. Man, I love fucking Flock of Seagulls. Oh shit. Play through the game again with all the upgrades, equipment obtained, and previous playthrough. Oh, I can do it New Game Plus. Okay. Did I get any cool extras? Oh, render modes. Whoa! Oh my god, that's sick! I can do it like 8-bit. Oh my god, everyone's dead. No, I want to do pop poster. No, thank you. What is this? Imagine trying to play it in fucking blacklight. Oh my god. Or Inferno? Drug Zone. What the fuck is this? This would be cool, because it's like Borderlands. Gameplay modifiers? What? When did this happen? Touch of Death? All player can get... You can melee people in one hit? Oh my god. One shot? Oh my god, that's amazing. Cheats? Infinite ammo? Infinite crafting? What is this? It's like when you... Yeah, I gotta spend money though. That's the cool thing. Okay, go back. What's the next thing? Model viewer. Uh-oh. Maybe... Oh. Ellie. Oh, you had to buy it? Oh, I don't want to do that. Yep. I don't want to buy that. It tripped you out. Oh, I could play Ratchet and Clank, too. Wow. That was a sick game. It said I only have 32% of the trophies done. Well done. Well done. Play some Apex Legends. Want to see? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm never gonna play it. Never gonna play it. Never gonna play it. Never gonna play it. Never gonna play it again on stream. Well, shit. That's it for the day. Then I'm gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do. We'll take a poll. Maybe we're gonna do meme review. I think we're gonna do meme review, and then I will set something cool up for, you know, Zelda. I'll put it in the Discord, and then on Twitter, and then on everything else. I feel like that could be fun. I can't believe we beat it. I kind of want to play it again because you get now those cheat things, and then be like, oh my god, it'd be so much fucking easier if you never ran out of fucking bullets. Ah, yes, a new game plus with everything already, like all your shit already unlocked. Ah, it'd be so good. Maybe we do it again. Maybe not. I don't know. Speedrun when? I know. Let's try to get it done in 2 days. How funny would that be? Oh, I need to... Oh, shit. You know what I didn't do? I didn't take a picture of my, switch shit so that I can let people go to my island. I've been cleaning it up. I just got a new person, and he's a kangaroo, and I'm super stoked. Hell yeah. He's a monk kangaroo. Big Pee-Pee Island. Everyone's playing it. Everyone's playing. I haven't even got to the new stuff yet. That's the funny thing. I don't know why. I forget what you have to do. I think it's like you get all the new stuff after you get KK Slider to your island, and I haven't even had him to my island yet. So that's the downside. I think he has to come to my island first. You know what's nice? The fact that I don't have to go to work in the morning and I can legit stream late. I like this. I like this because now I can look at stuff. We can watch things. We can watch everything. Look at that. I can't believe I just broke my Stream Deck. Stream Decks are amazing. Oh my fucking god. It wasn't supposed to do that. Huh. You know when like you're in a position then you don't know what to do? I'm empty right now. I feel emptiness because of this game. I feel emptiness because of this game. Rip the Stream Deck. Exactly. I don't know. People on YouTube are gonna be like, "What the fuck is the end of this stream?" He's just talking about games he wants to play. You know what? That's accurate. I do. I am. Oh, I gotta do a new chat command. Huh. Every day of my life? Picking. Oh, that's cool. Picking games is hard sometimes, dude. We can play some old school. Oh. We can play some maybe not. I was gonna say maybe I was like we can totally fucking play some Super Mario RPG. That'd be cool. But not really. Like it's the game just hates me. Pokemon GB playthrough? We could. I could do an original red or blue version. We can do that. That'd be fun. That would bring a lot of laughs, I think. I think. Okay, I do want to just point out there's this person named Ari. Naming Pokemons is fun. I like it. There's this girl named Ari, the Inktress, and she does art streams, and she's a Twitch streamer. Pokemon challenge runs? Dude, I'm so bad at them though. Maybe we play Pokemon MMO. That'd be fun too. That would be fun. I'm so, like, I don't know. I just want to play everything, to be honest. I really want to play that Guardians of the Galaxy game. It does look very cool. So that's why I'm like, what's up with gaming? Don't know what I'm doing right now. I am currently looking at movies and shows on YouTube. Oh, gross. We could watch a movie. Can I play Blu-rays? Can we stream movies? We can stream Space Jam. You guys want to watch how shitty Space Jam is? Yeah. Yeah, we do. No, we don't. No, we don't. Nah, he already banned me. He banned me on Twitter, so there's no way he can get on. Find me. Anymore. I know. It's amazing. He just can't find anything. It's great. He won't be able to find me. He's in. What was he doing? Oh, there was an ad for like Peloton or some shit. And now he's doing ads for Peloton. And I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god. He keeps getting to same. Even when I'm not even talking about the Tushy, it's just everywhere. I get it on my Facebook. I get it on like Instagram. I get it on my computer upstairs. I get it on my laptop. I get it in my podcasts now. My podcasts have Tushy ads. I think they're just going hard with their marketing, to be honest. I feel like they're just really going hard with like promoing. Like, good for them, but like, come on. Not one person isn't a customer. That's true. That's true. Man. What's Crab Game? Oh, is that what everyone's playing right now? Everyone's playing this thing that's like Squid Games. Like legit. Except for this guy. Super Mario Punch. Is it? See, like, look, this is what's going on Twitch right now. Amarith. Sucking here. And this is my shit. I don't even play Valorant. I've never played Valorant in my life. Why does Twitch think I like Valorant? Autopence? Yeah, that's true. Autopence is getting big now. I see Ludwig playing it all the time. I'm pretty sure she got banned lately. Ear licking, let's raid. Clicking it. Nice. Can't hear anything. Definitely. Okay. She's getting it. Oh, it's getting dark. Monkatos. Hello, Amarith. Hello. Why can't you see me all the way? Ah. There you go. This must be a private session. You can't do private on fucking Twitch. Am I a follower? I am now. I'm just kidding. Huh. Oh, she's quiet. Well, okay. Solid. Oh, now she's in the corner. This is that other one. Where you're talking the pet game. Whatever the fuck it's called. What was it called again? Auto Pets. Auto Pets. Yeah. Can we just see who's on that I can show you how bad? Oh, look, Big Wook's on. Big Wook's here. Big Wook is... Okay. I literally... This is so funny. We literally go to the stream and everyone in this thing's like, where'd you go, dude? Oh my god. Dude, I'm gonna make armpit mics. Just become rich. Dude, that sucks. Imagine like having your stream and then all of a sudden it just fucking dies. That's sad. Fucking Twitch. Twitch does it to me too though. That's funny. Oh, now he's not live anymore. Oh no, he is. No, he's off. I'm gonna just put F. F in the chat. There it is. Who else? Woozy. Woozy Zohan. That's really funny.
These guys are running Mangled Heights with us.
At least the screen, instead of kicking the whole shot. I know. At least he has like a stream screen. What is this guy doing?
Do you have the Game Pass? Oh no, he brought up the air. Yes, what the bastard? He's
sometimes so loud. Sandwich is pretty fun.
Oh, I think this is where I was supposed to go. I just didn't know that.
She's pretty dope.
I don't want to die anymore. I just want to, like, get to a bonfire. For the love of God.
Alright. Fuck it.
Hi, Annie. How was unpacking?
That is it. We're done for the day. We are over and done with. I appreciate everyone who joined me on our first night, 10 o'clock stream. I can't believe we finished Last of Us Part 2. I really can't believe it. I cannot believe it whatsoever. So, here's the deal. I'll see you guys on Thursday. We're gonna do something fun. I have an idea. I don't wanna spoil it, but it's gonna be fun. Okay. Okay, that's all that matters. This is gonna be fun. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna chat. Gonna do all the cool stuff. Remember, guys, to always be nice. Stream sweet. Stream awesome. I found a meme that I'm gonna say to people now. I posted it in the Discord. But my new leaving things. My new leaving is Stay Fresh cheese bags. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. It's in the Discord. But yeah, that's my new I'm out. Stay Fresh cheese bags. Okay. Is that cool with you? Is that cool with you? Okay, I'll see you guys next stream. Thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate you all. Ratty, you have a good night, okay? Okay. Toodaloo. Why isn't this working?